Hello, everyone, and welcome to another week of the ROS Pro Football Weekly, season number 2, week number 8. They keep going and keep going.
Don't like
I'm
it.
your host, Tom Cetera, along with my son, Robbie Cetera, here to I'll give you all sorts of knowledge going over the games from last week, announcing our prediction contests between us, giving you our rain and shine power rankings, the top 3 and top and bottom 3 of the NFL, and little gambling parlay at the end, and some fantasy numbers as well.
And I'm going to do something else at the end of this one. You don't
Okay.
know about it yet, but it's
All
just a
right. All
small little
right.
segment. Small little one.
Well, that's good to know. I do want to kind of make some changes as we go forward from today, too, and I'll talk about those a little bit at the end. All right, let's take a look at what happened last week in the NFL. It was the Cincinnati Bengals, after acquiring a quarterback from Interleague Cleveland in the same league as Pittsburgh. The Bengals took down the Steelers 33-31. Los Angeles Rams in London against the Jacksonville Jaguars beat the Jaguars 35-7. Carolina over the Jets 13-6. It was Philadelphia beating the Minnesota Vikings 28-22. Kansas City 31-0 over the Raiders. Patriots 31-13 over the Titans. The Cleveland Browns 31-6 over Miami. Chicago 26, New Orleans 14. Indianapolis kept their winning ways, beating the Chargers 38-24. The Broncos with a win over the Giants, having to score 33 points in the fourth quarter to win. Again, 33-32. Green Bay over Arizona 27-23. Dallas over Washington 44-22. San Francisco over Atlanta 20-10. Detroit 24-9 over Tampa Bay. And the Seahawks, in a game that wasn't as close as it sounds, 27-19. So on our week, on our little prediction contest, I don't know if you have that slide or not. I think I might have picked up a couple of more games. I was ahead by one game, and now 12-3 to 10-5. Okay, now I'm back to 5 games ahead. That's not right. You're going to have to redo the math because something's not right there. Those two numbers don't add up to each other. The top one's 109 and the bottom one's 107.
Might have not changed yours. I don't know. Either way, you're up 4.
I think it's only 4 though. Yeah,
you're up 4.
So. Okay. So it's probably okay. There's the ones that we agreed on. There's the ones we didn't agree on.
And say this now.
Okay.
I'm not giving anyone chances anymore.
Giving anyone chances? What do you mean by that?
I did that whole maybe the Jets capitalize on a Panthers off day. I'm not doing that anymore.
Oh, you're going to pick the people that you really think will win?
But sometimes you got to go out on a limb, dude. Like that's what happened with Dallas. I was like, I just think that Dallas is going to take it over. And they did.
And they did.
And the Texans kind of let me down too, but that's fine.
Well, you didn't pick Houston, did you?
Yes, I did.
Oh, okay. All right.
I expected a little bit more of a fight, but it was just kind of like a
Right. So let's take a look at let's go the rain and shine teams from the week. So my rain team is a team that has been gradually going down the board. The Miami Dolphins losing to Cleveland 31-6. That is my rain team. How about you?
I have 3 potentials, and I've written down all 3 of them.
Okay.
Jags, Raiders, Miami.
Okay. All understandable. Every one of those teams.
Specifically, if I wanted to put one up there, Raiders. Because of one reason.
Gino?
0. You score 0 points. I get
they
it.
Said
Kansas City.
Like that Kansas City, that was their first shutout in a while. In quite some time.
It's true. It's true.
Anyway.
Because every other person at least kicked a field goal and made it.
All right. So how about on the other side, on the good side, which team did you did you cite for being the shine team of the week?
There's a couple candidates for this one, Kansas City being one of them. But I ultimately went with Denver on this one.
Okay.
I think
Hey,
Denver
to
was just
score
like
33,
33
that's
in
amazing.
13 minutes.
Yeah, and they needed every one of those, obviously. I took the Rams because I thought Jacksonville would give them more of a game. In fact, that was my parlay. I don't know if you hit yours or not from last
1-1.
week. Okay. I
Looks
was
like I'm
1-1 as well.
shifting to even weeks to win now.
I had Jacksonville getting 3 points. I thought Jacksonville would give the Rams a really good game, and I thought they could hang within three, losing 35-7. Not so much. So I took the Rams as my shine team. All right, with those in mind now, we have our power rankings, the rain rankings, the 30th, 31st, and 32nd ranked team in the NFL right now. For number 30 for me, I have the Tennessee Titans as my number 30 team.
You're going to go with me, and then we're just going to go back and forth on the
Well,
rest?
either way.
Because usually we just do 30 or
Yeah.
32.
Okay,
And
so I have Tennessee at 30. I have the Jets at 31, and I think the Dolphins are just less competent even than the Jets, and I have them at number 32.
yeah, I got the Dolphins at 30, Titans at 31, and the Jets at 32.
Yeah, I know that I had the Jets on the bottom last week, and I just think Miami is even worse than that.
Well, they got to win.
I don't see the head coach, the general manager, or Tua making it out alive at the end of the not alive, but
I would be
being
okay
a part
with
of
this,
this team.
mainly because I got Quentin Ewers just sitting on my taxi squad, and he played last week.
All right, on
but
the
played.
other side, the top three teams in the league on the Shine Power rankings. Who's climbing?
One team that hasn't been up there at all this year is in there.
Who do you have? Who do you
At
have?
my third spot is Kansas City.
Okay, well,
I have not had Kansas City in the top three.
okay, I didn't either, and I have them in my top three. But number three was Kansas City for you. Who's
Yep.
number two?
Indianapolis.
Okay. So who
And
do you
then-
have as number one then?
Man, just Detroit. It's
They keep hanging in. And they won again. All right. Well, I have. Green Bay still only has one loss. Yes, they have a tie with the Cowboys as well, but they still only have one loss. I got Green Bay at number 3. I got Indianapolis at number 2, and I think Kansas City has the best team right now, and they're only going to get better when they have everybody back. I just do. Their offense is clicking now. I think these teams have had a chance to kick them while they're down. The teams like Buffalo, Baltimore, they got to be careful now because there's
they're back.
Yeah. Kansas City is back, and
Of course, it's
as
after the
good
week
as
we're
they-
like, do we count out Mahomes?
I
here?
know.
We picked another team. And he's just like, never do that. Never do that.
Nope. And he's playing like Mahomes too. I
Yep.
mean, he's throwing the
He's
ball
got-
around, he's running them, he's doing all they need to do to win. All right, so let's take a look at the games for this week, starting with tomorrow night's the Thursday
Can we
night
do
game.
the rain
Minnesota.
game and the shine game, or are we doing that afterwards?
That we'll do that after these. So Minnesota at the Chargers. Minnesota 3-3. The Chargers 4-3. Chargers favored by 3.5. Over under of 44.5. You got to see this on Amazon. Hopefully you have that. And in this one, I have the Chargers winning this one.
Yeah, I'm gonna go Chargers as well. I think
Yeah,
they're gonna
one of
pull
the
through.
things that I kind of heard this morning, I watched a little bit out there, and they had a stat with the team that has the short week when they're going from coast to coast or close to coast to coast. Over 1,500 miles, Minnesota to Los Angeles. The record is not good either. And to me, it's like, okay, I get it. Carson Wentz is playing, it looks like, and I think the Chargers are going to take care of business. All right,
He's
next
been
one.
okay for them too. Which
Yeah,
is,
he really has. He
just-
really has. Well, and
well,
I think
I
that's
don't
why
know what it is.
I think that's why they're not rushing McCarthy back, to be quite
Mm-hmm.
honest. I think there'd be a lot more urgency if he hadn't been playing okay. So, next one is a little bit enticing. We got San Francisco at Houston. Houston is actually favored by 1.5. Over under is 41.5. Houston 2-4, San Francisco 5-2. Yes, San Francisco's hurt, but they keep winning. In Houston, oh my God, they had such a
I
dismal
just don't.
showing against the Hawks. So who do
What
you
is
got in this one?
happening this year with Houston? That's injuries. Nico Collins not even going to play this week
Yeah.
apparently. Man, it's a big fall. But
Is
Purdy's practicing.
he?
Mm-hmm.
No, Mac Jones
And
has
Kittle
been
being
doing the job
back,
too.
even
Yeah,
though Kittle didn't do anything fantasy relevant last week, he just
he did
blocked his
not.
ass off,
Yeah.
which that's what you want out of a tight end. But I'm gonna go. I think the Niners
Yep.
take
I
this
got
one pretty quickly.
San Francisco as well. Okay. Chicago at Baltimore. You look at the records and say, "Oh wow, 4-2
This is
for
gonna be a good
Chicago,
game.
1-5 with Baltimore. Baltimore favored by 6.5, 49.5 over under. Um, I'm taking Baltimore though. I think you know what's going to happen. It's going to depend if Lamar Jackson plays or not. Because if he doesn't play, I could see Chicago winning this game, and I
Yes.
see Baltimore saying, "Okay, we're not worried about this year."
So this is
So,
what we'll do on this one. We're gonna have an asterisk on it.
okay,
Okay. If Lamar plays, Baltimore wins. If he doesn't, the Bears
we got
win.
Chicago. Okay,
No,
I can
we're
agree to
picking.
that.
We're pick. No, we're
Either
picking the
way,
pick here.
either way, it doesn't matter.
We're
We're going to
both
win
taking
or lose.
Baltimore.
Yeah,
We're
yeah,
both taking Baltimore.
absolutely. All right, next one: Buffalo at Carolina. Buffalo favored by 7.5. Over underline of 45.5. Buffalo 4-2. Carolina 4-3. Carolina's shown some life. Buffalo's got to be Buffalo. Again, this is one of those games that you can't afford to lose right now where they're at. Indianapolis could win this division, or New England could win this division really
Yeah,
easily.
they're playing very well.
And a game, and they got the tiebreaker right now over Buffalo, beating Buffalo in Buffalo. So, what you think?
I know I said I'm going to stop giving people chances. I'm not going with Carolina,
Okay.
but I'm gonna take Buffalo.
All right. We both have Buffalo in that one. All right. New York Giants at Philadelphia. Philadelphia is favored by 7.5. Over under of 43.5. New York 2-5. The Eagles 5-2. And I think New York's got a nice story. They're playing better than people thought they would. I got Philadelphia winning here. Again, it's a lot like where Buffalo is. Philadelphia has to win these games as well. So I'm going to go with Philadelphia here.
So last year we had a game. It was Philly and the Giants. Philly won, but mainly because of one person. The revenge game, Saquon. If they want to start winning, they need to start giving him the ball more. Like Jalen Hurts hasn't been good throwing the ball this year. He hasn't been. I'm gonna touch push 12 times a game. Like
Devontae Smith, though, had a huge game last week.
he's their leading receiver.
Yeah.
So it's like, man, this one could go either way. Dogs are barking. They know what's happening here. Is this a trap game?
No.
I want to go Giants. I really do, because with the way Philly's playing, the Jets could beat them. But
Ouch.
with the star power that Philly has and the talent, I can't. This is what it is. Are we gonna doubt Philly? It's like Mahomes. Are we gonna do this? So maybe we just start doubting them.
Oh. You got the
But-
Giants?
I wish. I want to. I do, but I gotta take Philly. I gotta.
All right.
Sucks.
Both of us have Philly. Okay, next one. Cleveland at New England. New England given 7, over under of 40.5. New England at home, 5-2. Cleveland 2-5.
If Cleveland played like they played last week, granted, yes, it was a different team. But I haven't seen enough out of Cleveland. So I'm going to say New England.
I'm going to say New England as well, but you know what? I got a sneaky feeling that Cleveland may give them more than they thought they
Can
would.
see it.
So,
They
I,
got some playmakers there. They do.
yeah, I think New England is that same type of team that maybe Indianapolis is. That somebody could jump up and bite them when they're thinking they're maybe a little better than they are. I got New England though.
Mhm.
All right, New York Jets at Cincinnati. Cincinnati favored by 6.5. Over under 44.5. Jets 0-7. Cincinnati 3-4. Justin Fields out for the year. Well, not for the year, but he's
Benched.
benched. I don't know if you've heard the comments from Woody Johnson come out and say, "Well, any
I
coach
saw that he was saying stuff, but I
with a
didn't.
quarterback like this wouldn't be very successful." So I got Cincinnati in this one. I don't
You
think
don't think
even
Tyrod
Tyrod
Taylor's going to
Taylor's
bring
gonna.
the fire back for him?
If it was at New York, possibly not here. I
No,
don't think.
no. I with the way Flacco was throwing it to everyone, no, I don't see it. I think Cincy take it.
All righty, Miami at Atlanta. Atlanta favored by 7.5. Over under 44.5. Miami 1-6. Atlanta 3-3. Falcons do it.
For me, this could be potential rain game status. To be honest,
Yeah.
the only thing stopping that is Atlanta. But which Atlanta are we going to get?
Right. Right.
So,
It is
but
Miami. I don't know
I
that it
know,
really matters.
but it's just eh. But I'm gonna say Atlanta.
Yeah, I got Atlanta on this one as well. All right, Tampa Bay at New Orleans. Tampa Bay 5-2. New Orleans 1-6. Tampa Bay favored by 4. Over under of 47. Everybody is just kind of singing the praises of the New Orleans Saints. They're staying close to teams. They're not winning, but they get the benefit of the doubt in all of these things rather than Miami and Tennessee and all those who are not
Because they're
the Jets.
scoring.
But yeah, well, and they're battling. That's what it is. Tampa Bay down another receiver with Mike Evans being out now.
Godwin's out again this week.
That's crazy.
Big
But
Book is hurt
I got
again.
Tampa
It's like,
Bay winning
wow.
this. I think they'll have enough to beat the Saints anyway. So.
Yep. I got Tampa Bay as well.
All right, Tennessee Titans 1-6 against the Indianapolis Colts 6-1. Indianapolis favored by 14. Over under of 47, and that's probably not enough. Any chance? Any chance in heck? No. This isn't that game that
The whole Indianapolis team needs to get food poisoning if Tennessee wants to win.
Ooh, okay.
And I don't have that power.
Yeah, I hear you.
You do.
I know that.
I don't.
I don't have any powers either.
Do I need to show you the list?
Nope, you're good. All right.
Okay.
Dallas at Denver. Dallas 3-1. Denver 5-2. Denver is favored by 3.5. Over under of 50.5 in this one. I'm going to pick Denver partly with my heart because I don't like Dallas. I hope they don't have a little bit of a letdown after last week's game, just thinking, oh, hell, we can just score 33 in the fourth and win it. So I'm hoping they play a whole game against Dallas, and there is never a question of this game being in down. So Denver to win.
I wanted to say Denver, but like last week when it was Washington and Dallas, I thought about it a little bit. And with Denver showing me that last quarter 33 points, that shows anything can happen.
Yeah.
So, with that, I'm going to keep following my gut instinct to say Dallas.
Okay.
Because last week it was the same thing. Jaden Daniels obviously is hurt again. He's not playing this week.
Yep.
But it's like both of those teams are similar. Very high-powered offense. I just think that this is like also a lot of these over-unders this week are low. Like low 40s and like close to I'm like, what is that? I'm going to take a lot of these. I would take 10 of these.
Some of these teams are pretty inept, though. So
yeah, but one of them can score like 90% of it, and they just need to score a touchdown, and they're good. But anyway,
All right.
I'm going to go Dallas on that one.
All
So,
right. We're moving on to the next one. Green Bay 4-1-1 against
sorry, Ken.
Pittsburgh 4-2-2. 4-2. Green Bay favored by 3, over under of 45.5. Ken, I took Denver, so I'm on your side still. All right. So what about this one? Green Bay, Pittsburgh, kind of a revenge game from Aaron Rodgers.
Yeah,
Somewhat. I think they're over it by now, but
no.
it's at Pittsburgh. Is Micah
Rodgers will
gonna
never forget.
is Micah gonna meet Mr. Rogers a couple times?
Oh, they're going to meet after the game, before the game, no matter what.
Oh, okay. How about during the game? Is he gonna help him up?
No,
No.
they will not meet. Micah Parsons will not sack Aaron Rodgers.
Oh,
I
okay.
would put like $5 on that because I don't want to put a lot of
Okay.
money on it.
Okay. Who are
And
you
if he
taking
does,
here?
it's a half a sack. I won't say he gets a full.
Okay. So who are you
But
taking?
I am going to take Pittsburgh.
Okay. I thought Pittsburgh in the beginning, and then kind of when I took a little bit deeper look at Green Bay, and yes, they haven't played as good as anticipated. I don't think. Again, their big blemish, that tie against Dallas, is a big one. And they had the one other loss as well. But I'm going to take Green Bay in this one, and I think it is the pressure on the quarterback is what's going to get to Pittsburgh. So I'm thinking Green Bay on this one.
I just thought about it again. I'm like, what was the last game? His O-lineman tackled him,
Oh yeah, didn't you see what he
and
said
Aaron
though?
Rodgers was mad.
Yeah, he said, "Oh yeah, he's over it now. You watch. He'll probably throw another one, and I'll tackle him again."
I don't think you'd want to do that.
Yeah, he may not have a job after that if he does it again. All right. And the last game on Monday night this week, we got the Washington Commanders at Kansas City. Washington favored by, Kansas City favored by 12.5, over under of 47. And I'm going to roll with Kansas City right now. Until I see them stumble, I probably will be picking them the most of the year. So,
Yep.
I give them the benefit of the doubt right now. So,
Yep. Kansas City as well.
all right. So on our rain and shine games for this week, again, the rain game, the one that you just can't really, you don't want to see. And I think for a lot of them, are you looking at the shine game first? Oh, okay.
No, that was just a slide that I forgot to delete.
Oh, okay. So I am thinking I was looking for the game that had two teams that were just inept, and there really wasn't. Well, there's kind of one out there, or a couple of them that aren't great, but not most of the teams that have good records are playing teams that have horrible records. So I've got just as a watchability, I've got Tennessee and Indianapolis. I don't think it's even going to be close. So I have that as my rain game.
That was one of them I was thinking about, but I ultimately thought of Miami and Atlanta.
Okay, yeah, I can see that one. It's
or
the same
even
thing.
Cincinnati and the Jets.
Yeah, that's another one to even look at. Just with those teams being so inept, if that's my bottom three or our bottom threes for the rankings there. All right, the shine game. Last week I had the rant, or I was thinking that I can't remember which team I had. I think I had Tampa Bay last week in it.
I had
Anyway,
Tampa Bay Lions as well. Yeah.
Yeah. In this one, I have Green Bay at Pittsburgh actually as my shine game. I think that's the one that I think is most enticing. I don't think there's a big one that has two really, really, really competitive teams out there. Maybe the Dallas-Denver game, possibly, just because. But that's the one I went with, that Green Bay-Pittsburgh.
You just said mine, Dallas-Denver.
Okay. That's the other one I could see. The rest of them are just kind of like, it shouldn't even really be close. I guess really the only one that has two teams with winning records, Buffalo and Carolina.
Mm-hmm.
Never thought I'd be saying that one. and the Green Bay Pittsburgh one, I guess.
What year is it
Dallas
where
is.
Carolina has a winning record? What year is it?
I don't
Is
know.
Cam their quarterback?
Probably, probably. This late in the season, yeah, I'm sure he was. I'm sure he was. All right, last part of this segment is our parlay section. Last week we both went 1-1 with our parlays, which means we won nothing, or we would have won nothing. So for my parlay this week, I have the Chargers giving away 3.5 points to Minnesota, and I have San Francisco getting 1.5 from Houston.
Okay.
I know
So,
yours is over.
oh yeah.
What are you going to make a 4-leg one? All of these 4 games? Then you can win
So,
X amount more
if
money.
anyone put money on my parlay last week, I apologize, but I forgot to tell you that I'm switching to even weeks instead of odd weeks. So, I got Buffalo, Carolina over 45.5,
Okay.
which Buffalo's going to put up 30 by themselves, so I just need Carolina to score a couple times. And then Dallas and Denver over 50.5.
Okay. All
Very
right.
doable by even
Those
one team.
are, as always, they are for entertainment purposes only. It can be entertaining if we can't pick the right team. So you might get your entertainment with that. Or you could lock them in and say, all right, it sounds good. I'm going to put some money on it. And hopefully you do well.
I'll
And
send you my
acknowledge
PayPal.
us. And yeah, there we go. And we can get in on the action. All right, we are going to move over to the fantasy football side. We kind of announce the top scorers in the 4 positions: quarterback, running back, wide receiver, and tight ends, and then give you the leaders for the season so far at the end of that. So take it away.
All right. Starting at the QB position, Mr. Fourth Quarter Comeback himself,
Ooh,
Bo Nix.
Bo Nix,
He
okay.
did throw 50 passes, 27 completions, 279 yards, 2 passing touchdowns, 2 two-point conversions, 5 rushes, 48 yards, and another 2 touchdowns on the ground.
Wow.
43.96. I think he had like 13 points going into the third quarter. So maybe that, if that. But yeah, that's a big game from him.
Well, going into the 4th, yeah, they didn't have any points at all, so he wouldn't have had anything.
He probably
going
had
into
like
the
4
4th.
then.
Yeah, there you go. Yeah.
But moving on to the running back position, this guy heavily utilized in his offense. Almost only thing utilized in his offense, to be honest.
Is it Bijan again?
Christian
Oh.
McCaffrey.
Okay, yeah.
24 rushes, 129 yards, 2 touchdowns, 7 catches for 72, bringing his total to 39.1. If you got him in fantasy, you're probably doing okay. Unless you don't have anything else, then we'll see. Wide receiver.
Devonta?
No.
It's not Devontae Smith, huh?
Nope. Jamar Chase.
Oh, okay,
Hate
yeah.
it. Didn't like it. That's how I started the week, with a guy getting 23 targets. 23 targets. Did catch 16 of them for 161 yards and a touchdown. 38.1. Not a fan of that. But somehow still won the week.
Yeah, you had a couple
Because
of
Kittle had a 0.
zeros.
And Mike Evans had a 0. And I'm like, yes.
Hey, and the Mike Evans thing isn't me. I've never mentioned
I will
Mike
say it
Evans.
wasn't you because you did not say his name. I think that he might have an injury soon.
No.
Because I would have put his name on the list if you mentioned him.
All right. How
Moving on
about
to
tight end?
Trying to remember who this is without looking.
Fryermuth?
No. Oh.
Okay. He had a decent.
I almost rostered
Schultz.
I almost rostered a rookie high scorer for tight end this past week. By 0.5, this guy beat him.
Oh my.
Probably the best tight end in the league right now, the way that he's being used, Trey McBride.
Okay. Yeah.
10 catches, 74 yards, 2 touchdowns, and I also added the 2 FDs. 2
First
FDs
downs.
is our first downs, which is an extra half a point. So he had 35.4. I don't remember his name. The rookie tight end for the Chargers.
Okay.
had a massive day. So
And
he
you
had
picked him up?
34.9. And I'm like, come on. Yeah, I did. I picked him up and started him right away. And I'm
Oh,
like, oh,
nice. Okay.
he's the only reason I won. Other
So he had
than
more than Jamar Chase.
he did. Yeah.
Well, nice.
And then now we wrap up all this with the fantasy leaders of the year. We had a change.
Well, we knew that was
We
it
had a
Lamar
change.
was oh, wide receiver.
We have a big jump in receiver since
Yes.
Puka went out.
Yes. Yes.
Jackson Smith and Jigba is now in the one spot.
I love it. I love it. Mahomes, McCaffrey, Jackson Smith, and Jake Ferguson. Yeah, and Jigba's having an amazing year, man. He's got a lot of targets, and he's making some great catches, and he's just seems to be.
819 yards.
Yep,
He's
and
gonna have
that's
like 100. He's gonna have like 1,000 yards next week.
not next week because they have a
No,
bye
next
this
week.
week.
Next week.
The
That's what I'm
following
saying.
week.
Next week.
Okay, he's gonna have 181 yards the next week.
You know,
Okay, you
Rico
never know.
Dowdle had 200 or whatever.
Yeah,
He can
you
have
never
that.
know. I guess you never know. All right. Well, I am looking at possibly moving to a live format next week. I'll get some information out there. I'll send some updates and some announcements and kind of a event invites to have people come out. We're thinking of putting our prediction contest out there while we're streaming live. So what we would do is just in the chat feature, either on YouTube or Facebook during our live broadcast, you can pick the games along with us. I don't have a great big prize to offer, maybe $25 gift card or
I'm gonna make
something.
another account and
Oh,
pretend to
oh,
play along
and
so I can
play.
win some
Oh,
money.
okay, okay. I well, you know what? I might as well too. Then I wouldn't be afraid of you because I seem to be able to control you pretty well on who's winning, who's doing our little contest. So I would expect
How many
much
years have
more of
we
the
done
same
this?
that way.
Is this the second year that we've done the
Yeah,
predictions?
second year,
What
and you
happened the
beat
first year?
you beat me last year, but this
I
year
think
it's
I'm still
clear,
well above you.
clear
I'm still well above you in
who the
predictions
better picker is this
total.
week, this
I
year.
think I ended up like with like 15 over you last
Okay,
year, and I'm
with
still over
all
you.
of this
No,
banter, I
nope,
am
nope,
ready.
no.
Oh, there's
There's one
something
more
else.
thing.
One more thing.
It's
Okay.
just mini. You don't really. It's not really important. But we're almost one more week until we're halfway through the season,
Halfway. Yep.
or we're halfway now. But I wanted to just showcase the top 10 QBs in passing yards, leaders in rushing, and receiving leaders. Okay,
Okay.
just really quick, just a little thing.
Okay.
Just wanted to do this. These are the people we're looking at right now that are leading the league in their respective things.
Wow. Surprises at
Some names,
quarterback.
yeah, some names that are like, whoa.
Daniel Jones, Sam Darnold, Drake May, even Trevor Lawrence, really.
Yeah,
Wow. Rushers, Javante Williams, Rico Dowdle. Oh, my gosh. James Cook. Yeah, I can see him. I can see Dobbins up there a bit. Yeah, yeah. ETN's higher than I thought he would be. And wide receivers, JSN. I
it's not
love it.
just not wide receivers. CMC's on there. He's number 8 in receiving yards.
Oh, okay. Oh, wow.
This is
Okay.
just pass
Oh,
catchers.
yeah, yeah. Okay. Yeah.
So
Perfect.
we got some players.
Yeah. Oh, that's great. Yep. All right. All right. Well, for all of us here at
Well, two.
ROS Sports, where we're here, rain or shine, hope you have a great week. Unfortunately, our Mariners kind of bowed out over the weekend. It wasn't, or Monday anyway, it wasn't a great day there. But so I've
Bizarro.
changed my shirt now, got my Dodgers shirt on. I think anybody would have struggled with the Dodgers anyway. I think it's probably going to go that way, but you never know. Anything can happen. So once again, tomorrow night, remember to jump in on that first game and see Minnesota against the Chargers. All right. Thank you all for being a part. And again, look for the updates throughout the week about us going live, probably about 7-ish our time. Is that something that would work for you there?
Around
That way
there, yeah.
done by 8 o'clock and get it all wrapped up. And like I said, everybody get a chance to put their predictions in, and we'll see what happens there. So have a great weekend. And I can't say go Hawks because they don't play. I guess just rest up, Hawks. And we'll see you all later. Thanks.